What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Movie Raised. Finally, we have some new details about the Pocket Watch. Unfortunately, we may not see the already familiar cast in its original form. One confirmed information about the 5th installment is that we'll meet new protagonists. It appears as if Disney is pretty busy this summer. The company is currently working on Zombies 3 and a 5th installment of the beloved franchise, Descendants. The 3rd live-action film premiered on Disney Channel in August 2019, and ever since, fans have been begging the company to do another film that will bring back the fan favorite Villain Kids, aka VKs. Well, instead of doing a direct continuation, Disney decided to make a spin-off called The Pocket Watch. We've mentioned this in our previous videos and we'll mention it again. While most fans are happy to discover that more Descendants content is coming on our screens, others are worried that the new installment will not feature the already familiar cast members, and it looks like they are right. There's a huge possibility that we won't see Dove Cameron and Sofia Carson in the upcoming film, but we'll talk about that a bit later in the video. Now, the most important thing you should know about the Pocket Watch is that the spin-off will feature brand new protagonists. According to a May 2022 press release, the Pocket Watch will follow Red, the rebellious teenage daughter of the Queen of Hearts, Alice in Wonderland, and Chloe, the daughter of Cinderella and Prince Charming. Disney even released a synopsis for the new installment. In order to prevent an impending coup in Auradon, one that looms during the celebration of a new royal baby, Red must join forces with Chloe to travel back in time via the White Rabbit's Pocket Watch to stop an event that would lead to grave consequences. This means that viewers won't see Mal and Ben as the protagonists of the upcoming story, but the most asked question about the Pocket Watch is whether they'll at least appear in it. This is the 5th Descendants film because the network has already released a continuation to the 3rd one, but this continuation was an animated special rather than a live-action conclusion to the story of Mal and Ben. The 3rd movie is titled Descendants: The Royal Wedding, and most fans were expecting to see the spin-off with Alice in Wonderland's protagonist after seeing this animated special. The final scene of the animated film hinted at the new continuation. In it, Mal, played by Dove Cameron, and King Ben, played by Mitchell Hope, finally get their happily ever after, which, according to most fans, was supposed to be done in a live-action film. Then again, Disney could always make a remake of The Royal Wedding, with our favorite characters coming back and reprising their roles. Anyway, at the end of The Royal Wedding, Ben tells you that his wife needs to smash that like button if you haven't done it already. No, seriously. He tells her, so this is what happily ever after feels like? To which Mal replies, for us? Then the camera moves to a cluster of white roses painted red. This was obviously a cliffhanger that hinted at a new era of the franchise. Now let's get into more details about the returning cast members.
To protect Auradon.
I felt all of my power slipping away.
Unless I get that ember, it's game.
In the previous 3 films, fans fell in love with Dove Cameron, Mitchell Hope, BooBoo Stewart, Sofia Carson, the late Cameron Boyce, Anna Cathcart, Sarah Jeffrey, China Anne McClain, Melanie Paxson, Jedidiah Hoodacre, Dan Payne, Bobby Moynihan, Cheyenne Jackson, and more. After the premiere of the 3rd film, some of these stars have talked about returning and reprising their roles once again. Most of them agree that coming back to the already familiar set would be really hard after the loss of Cameron, who played Carlos. The actor lost his life in July 2019 at age 20. Obviously, it would be really hard on the cast to do a film without Cameron. Dove said on the Chicks in the Office podcast in July 2020. I'm sure there's a part that would feel very healing and very much like we're coming home. It's very much like a personal kind of experience, so I think it would be healing to come back to it like a homecoming, but also I think it would be really hard and I don't know if we would be up for it. Based on what she said, we might not see her in the next installment. Perhaps she finds it really difficult to return. Maybe it's too early for her to play the same role without thinking of her beloved friend and co-star. Whatever she decides, we will respect her decision. However, we do know that Mitchell would be pleased to return and reprise his role at least once again. It's a great franchise, and it was a lot of fun to be a part of. There are a few things that I don't know yet. The actor said in an interview with J14, adding that there's always a chance on the horizon, but he'd be excited to do it. Sadly, Sofia Carson is another actress we don't expect to return for the Pocket Watch. Prior to the release of the Royal Wedding special, Sofia told the Zach Sang Show in April 2021 that the animated special was kind of one last chapter. There's a possibility that she changed her mind, but so far, all unofficial reports claim that she's not interested in returning to the already familiar set. The problem, at least according to us, is that Disney is yet to confirm whether the next project will be live action or animation. We really want to see a project that will do justice to its predecessors, which means that a live action is a better option, at least for me. What do you guys think? Anyway, there are some rumors circulating on the internet saying that the already familiar cast members won't have a huge role to play, as some of them will be given short cameos. They will basically pass on the legacy to the new teens to carry on the Descendants franchise. What do you guys think of this? Let us know before we see whether Jadah Marie is interested to return.
I know what you're seeking. How does it begin? And how will it end?
I would love to see what she has done with the Isle of the Lost and with the world, Marie said in an interview with J14 in March 2022. When asked about her character, Celia, but what about Princess Audrey's future? Sarah Jeffrey believes that her character was given a great conclusion. At least that's what she told J14 in March 2022. She further explained that Audrey had a great character development. Who knows what's to come? I will say that I feel great about where we left things with Audrey. I think she's on the right path. In another interview with Entertainment Tonight in July 2020, the actress said that there are plenty of directions of the franchise could go, adding that there's a huge possibility of Descendants 4 or a spin-off happening, with new characters and new daughters and sons of princesses and princes and other villains. Perhaps she knew that a new project was in development. The actress also talked about her character, Audrey. And based on what she had to say, we might see her in the Pocket Watch. Disney confirmed that it's time for you to smash that subscribe button and notification bell, so you'll never miss any of our videos in the future. No, seriously, Sarah believes it's time for Disney to give her character a break. She's been through so many struggles that it's time for fans to see her be friends with people. The actress explained this by saying that if Audrey were to exist in another world of Descendants or another movie, it would finally be nice for her to be a gal pal. Don't you guys agree? Sadly, this would be the first live-action film without Cameron. This is the painful truth. If Disney decided to do a live-action film, it will be heart-wrenching to watch and think of the absence of the late Cameron Boyce. In an interview with Hollywood Life in December 2019, Dove Cameron said that the idea of making another movie would be nostalgic for all of them, and while it would be healing in a lot of ways, it might also be super wrong. A lot of fans agree with her, and we really wish that Disney will find a way to honor the actor and his character in the upcoming installment. See you in the next video.